In an interesting turn of events, we're seeing that our man, Mr. KJ Martin, who just re-signed on a 3-year, $12 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. My coworker, Michael Scotto at Hoops Hype, link in the description if you guys want to read the full NBA Intel report he dropped yesterday, could be a trade chip. And this is something that we've started to see as a result of the new collective bargaining agreement that guys are re-signing and then being able to be traded. And part of the reason why, these guys are potentially available for trade as a result is because the way that they're doing their contracts is they're leaving it open so they can use said contract as a trade chip. And in my opinion, I do think that's a smart way to use it because it allows them to have options. So for me, when I look at this situation, especially with a guy like Mr. KJ Martin, I think he's a guy that I don't for the deal is a great one, but also I said it wrong. It was a 2-year, $16 million deal. I said a 3-year, 12, and he signed a 2-year, $16 million deal as the Philadelphia 76ers continue, to build their depth. Worst comes to worst, I mean, it's a 2-year, $18 million deal with non-guaranteed in the second season, and he could be in line for a similar contract structure to use as a potential trade chip, and that doesn't surprise me. So for me, I think how long will he remain in Philadelphia? We're hearing. Wait, I'm so confused right now. So, no, he got a 3-year deal. Yeah, he got a 3-year deal. Am I over here like misreading this? He got a okay. So Josh Okogie got a 2-year 16, and Mr. KJ Martin got a 3-year 12. I thought. Yeah, so could be for example, if Martin has a name that could trade for 14. Okay, so basically it's 2-year 16 is what I'm hearing. I'm very, 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 very confused by how this deal is structured. But basically, the way that it's being written out, it's a 2-year 16, okay, not a 3-year 12. My apology. It is a 2-year 16. And the question is that if it's a similar agreement for Josh Okogie, are they about to trade KJ Martin for Josh Okogie? As, for example, if Martin has 8 million, Philadelphia for example, if Martin has an $8 million salary, the 76ers could trade for a $14 million player by aggregating him with 3 minimum salary players before the trade deadline, per salary cap expert Yossi Goslin. Shout out Michael Scott for putting that. So if no trade comes to fruition, Philadelphia could potentially get below the luxury tax by just trading KJ Martin. All right. So the way to explain this way better, because I'm an idiot, Josh Okogie, KJ Martin, no connection. But both Josh Okogie and KJ Martin, because these teams are like close to the apron, from what I'm understanding, I don't know if the Suns can do this, but the Sixers can do it because they're not capped to the apron yet. As I don't think they've officially dotted the ink, or the ink has not dried on Paul George's contract. He'll be the last one to sign. Basically, what you're saying is, okay, you take Martin, you package Martin with 3 minimum salary players, and now you're in business to get a guy like, let me give you an example. You could realistically trade for Nas Reed, Grant Williams, Dennis Schroeder, Herb Jones, Austin Reeves. I'm not saying that you're going to get those guys. Those are the salaries you could trade for. Cole Anthony, Kelly Olynyk, Brandon Clark, Robert Williams, Wendell Carter, PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the salaries that you would be then able to trade for by using them as a trade chip.